So that's the before, and that's the after. Wow.
Yeah.
60 pounds you lost.
Yes.
This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life.
I've met many people over the years who teach about cleansing and teach about healing. I talk about all these different places. Sometimes people get confused. They say, Paul, you mentioned so many different places. How do we know which one is better and which one does what? And I could tell you they're all wonderful. But if I had to recommend one place on top of them all for people to go, and right now is the place I'm telling people to do consultations with this fellow. I don't have time to get people out there and talk to people and deal with people on a one-on-one basis. But I'm highly recommending this next person. His name is Dr. Koifman, and he has the Koifman Center in Atlanta. And if you come there, he can put you on a program where he specializes in cleansing the different organs of the body. But it's a very unique cleanse. And on today's program, we have some testimonials of people who went there. And we're also going to have Dr. Koifman talking about his cleanses, his program, and his philosophy on health. So sit back and enjoy today's program, and then at the end we'll give out his contact information. I highly recommend you contact Dr. Koifman. Now you don't have to go there to do his cleanse and learn about his program. You can call him up over the phone and do a personal consultation with him. His website is www.koifmancenter.com. Please check it out. There's so much information, but he's also written some wonderful books that are available on his website as well. So here is some testimonials from people that are currently going to the Koifman Center and also Dr. Koifman. So enjoy this week's video and have a great day. And here we go.
Very happy to see you again in Atlanta, and to share with people my knowledge and experience what I do here in our center.
A girlfriend called Hope, she told me about Dr. Koifman, and she knew I was having problems with arthritis and my thyroid. And since then, which was many years ago, I have been feeling very healthy. My diet was, the regular American diet, not very healthy. I exercise a lot, but I wasn't eating very well. I come here at least once a year. I follow all the treatments that saves me from getting cancer or all my friends, I'm 61, all my friends have some healthy issues, and I feel great.
Would you recommend others who are having health challenges come see Dr. Koifman?
I would beg others to come, because that's a great way to be healthy. It's really worth it. It's really good.
What we do in our center, we start with very important step, cleansing the whole body. So we clean a body from colon up to the cells level, not only colon. We do stomach cleansing, whole digestive cleansing, small intestine, very important to improve absorption, liver, lymphatic cleanse, kidney, joints, and cell cleansing. And people coming to our center with many different problems, with digestive problem, constipation, bloating, kidney problem. They coming when they have, pain in the joints, everywhere, everything, Lyme disease, asthma, many things, and also definitely could be even cancer. We don't say we treat cancer, we cure cancer. We just make immune system stronger, So sometimes why they coming? People come for different reasons. Or they get sick, or they get some knowledge and want to prevent disease, and this is what brought them here, because regular people, it's not easy for them to change their life, and when they come here, I'm trying to put their life on a healthy way. When they come to the center, I always ask them questions, because when they get problem, the roots of the problem around them, what relationship they have with their family, if good or bad, if it's stress, with their work, how their relationship with fresh air, water, and sun, with food, what they eat. So all that relationship between that things is create or health or disease. You know, if I find out that people don't going outside, you know, like just from door to car, not on the sun, not fresh air, they just, if they exercise just in the gym, in fresh air is very important, sun is very important, vitamin D, sun kill infections, you know, oxygen is food number one for the brain, for digestion. And if they don't going outside, just car with our conditioning, office, home, where they get fresh air, you know. So I ask them that question. If I ask them, what do you eat, typical diet from morning to evening, you know, most people eat just cooked food, dead food, you know. And I explain to them how it's important to eat live food. If they don't understand that, I said, put your finger in a boiling water, and in a moment you will understand what heat do for the life. It's kill food. So you need, I said in the beginning, at least 75-80% raw to build up your body from healthy material. Your house, you cannot build your own body from unhealthy food and expect that you will be healthy, you know. So it's a complex.
I've been a patient of Dr. Koifman, or I say a patient, but I've been coming to the center for, I think it's been a total of 4 years now altogether. It's been about 4 years. My health, before I came here, I had major problems with my digestive system. And I had food allergies, and I had weight gain. So it was time to do something. The last time I came, which was last year, that's when I picked up again with some more issues with my stomach. I really had pain. And Dr. Koifman said I may have a stomach infection. So we took care of that. I religiously followed his books, the recommendation in his books. I had a colon cleanse, many of those, and I also had the whole digestive, the small intestines, and my next one is the liver cleanse, and I can't wait to get that one. So it's been awesome. It's been an awesome ride. I've learned so much. And I just practice what I preach, and basically what Dr. Koifman has given me is just invaluable. I just love it. When I talk to other people about cleansing, they pretty much stop with colonics. That's pretty much all they know about. I have friends in Houston, Texas, and they are ready to jump on a plane to come here to get some of the other things taken care of, because they, according to the other people that I talk to, they cannot find a place that is this comprehensive and clean from, you know, top to bottom pretty much. It's just a great thing to be able to come to a place where someone cares about you and they tell you exactly what is wrong with you and how to get well. And I just think that so many people really need to be exposed to these type of centers, these type of people. So I'm thoroughly grateful.
Even if it's people who on a raw food diet, I think the biggest mistake is they think that raw food will fix everything. You know, they think they will be clean, they feel strong, healthy. In the beginning, definitely, when they go on a raw food, comparing to, you know, regular American diet, they feel better. But then they trying again to eat food which is close to what they ate, lasagna, you know, all that, you know, desserts. And this is junk food. This is not healthy food. You know, healthy diet far away from that. You know, so they need, and when I explain them what is healthy diet, what they need to eat, they should be eating together, you know, like it's in nature. You know, if they go against the nature, they never win. They should follow the nature rules. And this is fruits, vegetables, greens, a little bit nuts, seeds, fresh water, also juices, smoothies, or, blended salad.
I'm into healing. I'm a certified health coach. I am here to learn more about healing the whole body, and Dr. Koifman has a very unique program, and that's why I came here.
And one of the things some of your patients had mentioned is besides the exercises and the machines you have for detoxing, a couple of people mentioned you have some special herbal drinks that they drink, and they try to figure out what you put in them. How do you figure out like what herbs are best for cleansing and what drinks and what works for each person?
For each person it could be different program, but when they do cleansing, when they do whole digestive cleanse, this is combination of minerals, chlorophyll and herbs, and its work, some people think it's like a laxative. It's not a laxative. They drink like a cup of that solution, and then equipment gently shakes them, and they feel urge. It cleans the system. It goes through the whole system. They feel urge to go to the restroom, and they release, and then they continue to drink another cup, again equipment, again restroom, until it's just plain water coming. So the whole system is clean, and it's very important because most people do colon cleansing, but what's happened in the colon, it's result what happened in your stomach, how we digest food, how we absorb nutrients in the small intestine, and what's happened in the stomach depends what food you choose to eat and quality of that food. If we go like today, I was very surprised. A young couple, about 26 years old, and they very conscious about health. They asked me about meditation, about sprouting sunflower seeds and other seeds. I was surprised that they were interested in that, and they both took a complete rejuvenation program.
Wow. So tell us a little bit about your programs. What type of different programs do you have? And people can come not only from the local Atlanta area, but all over the world.
Yeah, just even now we have from Seattle, we have from Texas, from Florida. We have people from all over. They coming, they stay here for sometimes 1 week, sometimes 2. I suggest about 3 weeks if possible. They can stay. They come like 6 days a week. They have cleansing, and we clean major organs. We clean digestive organs, liver. We clean lymphatic cleanse, because digestive system is like 70-80% of immune system. The lymphatic system also very important for immune system. Bone marrow important for immune system. So I put them in a combination of activities and explain them how every step is important, because when they come, some people taking a lot of supplements and they think this is enough, but this is not working. Health is combination. We start with cleansing, then it's diet, then it's sun, fresh air, it's rest, how you sleep, because sleeping is very important. If you have enough sleeping rest, you can wake up with energy. You get fresh. During that time your body is heal itself. So everything is important, because many people sit late with television, with computer, and they expect energy. And energy, when they're losing energy, some people come with chronic fatigue. This is number one, which when they start getting disease, because if you don't have energy, how you can fight?
Sure, and it's not only people have to come here. You do consultations over the phone as well, right?
Yes. When they're calling, I do over the phone. I again analyze their lifestyle, what they're doing, what they're working. Sometimes their work related to some, toxicity, and they can get problem for there, or their home have like a mold, and they can get problem for there. So I'm analyzing where is the problem come from, and I try to eliminate that bad, which is create problem, that things, and then put them on the right directions. Start eating better, and what is important, what I create internal exercise. cellular exercise. So most people just exercise for the muscles, for the heart, and this is good, but it's very important to exercise our internal organs, vital organs. If we exercise digestive organs, we will have better digestion, stronger digestion. Colon muscles will be stronger. We have better elimination. Then lungs. Very important to make lungs stronger with breathing exercise, so they can absorb more oxygen, and everything will be better in the system, and protection will be more with oxygen. Then reproductive organs, because reproductive organs very close to digestive organs, and many women, men have problem in that area, and digestive system is not functioning well. It's blocked, and this is why reproductive organs get problems. So
I came in August with a coworker, and I signed up for a program, and it's just been a real fascinating experience. Fortunately, I've been taking pretty good care of myself over the years. I've been into raw food for a good while and gone to many centers. I really came to support a coworker, but I always cleanse my liver and gallbladder and kidneys about once a year, so I thought I would try one of his programs, and to my surprise, I started eliminating some parasites, which I don't think I've ever had that experience, so it really made me start paying attention to his program and going back and reviewing some of the things I'd studied about really diet and what I'm eating and the cleansing programs that they offer here. And what the unique thing about this center is his material really puts it in a method where you can understand it and you know exactly what's going on. I think that sets him apart from some of the other places I've been, because with his books and DVDs, there's no guesswork about what you're supposed to do prior to it, what will happen during it, and what you should expect afterwards. It's very well laid out, and I really appreciate all his hard work. So I have not had any negative effects. I have had great cleanses, and I really didn't have any issues except to do regular cleansing for myself like I do every year. I don't know what his solutions are made of. I try to guess when I'm sitting in the rooms. I think everybody does, but there are unique solutions that are not bad tasting. You kind of look at it and think, what am I going to drink? But it is, they're all wonderful. You get up and you do a few exercises. You release what's going on, and it's amazing what happens. I've just never had this experience before in any other centers. There are a lot of things that you can put in your body, but I think when you're getting some of the stuff out, like the release of parasites and yeast, it's very important to do that in a methodical, proper way. And Dr. Koifman has, done all the homework to provide that for the clients.
And how do you get so much information, so much knowledge about alternative health and cleansing?
Number one, I was interested to help myself, my family, because I had my problem. I lift weight very early, like when I was 14 years old, 15 years old. I remember 15 years old, I lift twice more than I weighed. And I did a lot of damage for myself, because that weight was for that young boy too much, and this was competition, not like in a gym, competition when you don't think about health, you think about records. And I was and then in Ukraine, like here, like a state champion. It was like 10 or 15 years, nobody can break that record. It was a stupid thing, but I was happy to do that in that time, but even after many years after that, I still felt that problem, So I started looking and finding, knowledge. At that time was very difficult to find. I started reading book about health, about fasting, about yoga, and looking for people who already had some experience, and get, information from them. And this is how I build up. And then when I get that knowledge, I start thinking if I can do something myself to make it, more easy for other people to get, because it could be some knowledge, some procedure is very complicated, is not suitable for the people. So I create a program which has helped me, my family, and now for other people.
I'm Lana, and I'm from Germany, and I have been I know Dr. Koifman for a long time, and he's actually the one who taught me how to do cleansing, and those are the pictures how I used to look. I was really severe overweight, constipation problems, smoker for 10 years.
So that's the before, and that's the after. Wow.
Yeah, like this is me and my sister together, like 60 pounds heavier.
60 pounds you lost.
Yes.
Wow, and that's, wow. And so was it Dr. Koifman's program that got you to lose this weight and be healthy?
Program and diet and exercising, meditation. Like he is not only doing like some people do only tell you, but he sits down with you, suggests you some recipes. He says also that meditation is a big part, not only cleansing, because cleansing is one thing, and the other thing he will learn you how to do the right diet. And that's for everybody, it's a different type of diet. He takes the time, he sits down with you, especially the consultation, which are really good with him, because he listens to you and then he gives you some advice what you can do.
What made you finally decide to come here? When you looked up the being healthy, what made you decide to come to this program and do it?
In Germany, I'm from Germany, and I have never heard about that. And then I met actually his son Igor, and he's the one who introduced me to a healthy lifestyle. And he said, do you want to have a cleanse done? And I thought like maybe like a facial or something like that. I didn't know what to expect. And then he's bringing me in here and just giving me a gown and said you have to change. And I thought that's interesting. Why do I have to change for a facial or something like that? And then I got my first colonic done, and of course not a lot came out, and I said, see, I told you that I'm clean, but by that time I didn't know that when almost nothing is coming out, that my colon is impacted. That's actually the other way. So lots of clients who first or like people who first do colonics, they expect to have huge amounts coming out. But it depends from person to person which kind of diet you're on. Like if you eat lots of protein, if you eat lots of bread, then dairy products, that you actually impacted. So it's going to take some time until this food, what has been accumulating inside of you, starts to break down. So that's what a lot of people have to realize. And sometimes some people are going to take more work, more time to get clean than other people do. My body didn't react right away. It had also, like, I had to combine cleansing, I had to do them on a regular basis, I had to do a good diet, and I have to do also some exercise.
Well, you've learned all this. Like when you started, you didn't know any of this, and now you sound like you've been studying this for a very long time. That's great. And so you'd recommend other people come here if they're looking to get healthy or stay healthy?
I mean, look at me.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to be coffee addicted. I didn't use the restroom on my own, like without coffee. Used to smoke for a long time, 10 years. Used to drink lots of alcohol. Of course, first it's gonna be hard, but then like I would give me transition time to everybody, and you don't have to push yourself. Like do it normal pace, and then give your time. Also, like if you're gonna go through detoxification process, don't be scared of that. It's okay, like to feel sometimes not so good, and you have to take your own steps, like, because health is important. Cleansing, even if you're eating raw, even if you're vegan, stress, pollution, food is not local. If you go to the store, it loses lots of the enzymes, it loses lots of the nutrients. So cleansing and helping your body to be clean is important. Even though if you're a raw foodist, I'm a raw foodist, my husband is a raw foodist, but still, like, without cleansing is a main part of our life. Yeah.
And how often do you personally cleanse now after years of doing this?
Oh, I do it about from 2 weeks to 3 to 1 month, like a one cleansing. This is what I found.
Every year? Every month or every year?
Yeah, like every month, like one cleansing, like every month,
Sure.
or sometimes even every 2 weeks. It depends, you know. When I feel I need it, I do it. You know, problem, not only what we eat, but because during the many years we got damage to digestive system, and it's not able to, you know, process the food properly. This is why we can have deficiency in a system. So we need to rebuild our digestive system, and then we don't need too much, you know, from outside.
Sure.
So this is very important. This is why I create this internal exercise for internal organs, because without that, and definitely what I talk today with these young people, that very important, not only that we buy healthy food, we need to think if we can grow some food ourselves, because if we take like a fruit from the tree and make a picture of aura of that food, and then make a picture what food stay on a shelf in a store for 1 or 2 weeks, it will be a big difference, even if it's, you know, raw food and organic or certified organic, you know. So then it's more fresher, then it's better. So sprouting probably a good thing to substitute if we live in a city and don't have like a land to grow some, you know, food,
Sure.
fresh food.
And you know a lot of people in the health field, and you've done a lot of studying. Who was the oldest person you ever personally met or heard of?
The oldest person in our office was a 100-year person, 100 years old. He came when he was, I think, about 95, and he was in a bad condition. His father was had a health food store, so he kept him like on a healthy diet. But you know, time when he aged, he start feeling worse, and we start doing procedure with him, and he start feeling better, and he start coming every week. And when he was his 100 years birthday, he invites, they make a big birthday at a hotel, and was many other people younger than him, and he just ran, you know, like a young boy, you know. But after that, it was like probably a goal to reach 100. He just start going down.
Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately. I want to tell that people who care about their health, people who want to cure themselves from a problem, they need to take it very seriously and understand that this is a process, this is a work, and they should be responsible for this work and their health. They need to do many things to become healthy without, you know, putting drugs in their system. So this is what
I've been coming here many years, and as I say, many of my friends have had cancer or many issues like colon problems, female problems, and I don't even get a flu during winter, so I feel great.
I recommend everyone start with deep internal cleansing. I have recommended many people or referred many people to the center. Not sure if all of them made it, because you know they have this stigma about, you know, cleansing, especially colonics, but I recommend everyone. I think that's the first place to start if you really want to get your health back in order. And then follow his plan, his diet plan, read the books front to back, and take charge of your own health. And I recommend this place highly.
I've met more people from all over the country that have either been a previous client with Dr. Koifman or have found him on the internet, or they've heard friends come here, and it's amazing who you meet from all over the country that come here and have wonderful results.
What do you think is the difference between the Koifman Center and other cleansing detoxes places around the world?
I think it's more like warm here, and then people can call anytime. Like there's always somebody who's gonna answer. People sitting down and talking to you, like they actually care about you. That's
Great.
why.
All right, everybody, there it was. That was it. I am telling you, this is just some of the hundreds of people that go there on a regular basis. The testimonials are wonderful. And the more people I'm letting know about this place that are going there, just come back with nothing but great things to say. So I highly recommend, if you're healthy and you want to stay healthy through cleansing, or if you're dealing with a disease and you want to get well by building your immune system, contact Dr. Koifman, do a consultation with him over the phone, and he will tell you if he thinks it's necessary, if you need to come to the place in Georgia, or if he can help you over the phone. But he has the highest integrity of anyone I've ever met, and the knowledge that he has built over the years is so wonderful about cleansing the body. But what I really love the most is he simplifies it in such a level where he makes it very practical and enjoyable for everyone to do. Yes, making a change isn't always easy, but doing it with Dr. Koifman's program is going to be the most beneficial for you, so I highly recommend you contact him. So I just want to tell everyone here, and tell Dr. Koifman personally, thank you for all your offering and for all the people you're helping, and I feel so blessed that I'm in touch with you, and I would pray that everyone else gets in touch with you as well. So everybody, check out Dr. Koifman. His phone number, his website are below the video, and until then, have a great day and a great